Hi there, this is Didi Sanchez from Scrappy Gamer DDS, and I'm doing a video of a share of some product that I received. So I am an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator, yay Stampin' Up, and I have been on a spending freeze over the summer. So I was using mostly what I had and product that I owned from everybody and anybody under the sun, because I am a scrapbroker. I've been one since 2008. And so with the new catalog, which came out in June of this year and is good until June of next year, I was super excited about product, but I was on a freeze. So September came and I started to actually delve into this catalog of goodies and placed an order, splurged a bit, and basically it came this week. So this is my lazy Saturday afternoon, and I'm going to show you what I bought, why I bought some of the things that are special and unique, and all of that good stuff. So the catalogs are available. I can send you a PDF version if you want, very easily. So if you want to message me, send me your email address, I can totally do that. And it's just like any other catalog online. You can just flip through the pages. Everything is exactly the same. You notice my business card and the beginning and the end. I'm local to Glendale, Queens. So if you are in Glendale, Queens and are interested in anything, or parties or classes, you can definitely reach out to me and I will straight up get right back to you. So let's crack it open. So I have my scissors, and I actually have 3 boxes. 1, 2, and one that I started to open up, and I said, you know what, I want to share. We always hear these wonderful people on YouTube who are expressing their ideas, showing their craft, showing their creativity, casing from each other and giving props and everything. But we see the hands, we hear the voice, we don't always see the face. I'm not a big FaceTime person, but you know what, every now and then you should see who it is that you enjoy and who is inspiring that creativity. So I started to open it, and then I stopped because I felt like, yeah, let me share. So, well packaged like always. So we have these little poppies that are out of the way. And then every time you receive an order from Stampin' Up, you have your itemized list, which I won't go through the tediousness of checking off like I normally do. I've never had a problem, but you know, you always double check. So want to make sure of that, and I'll do that later. So let's see. It's a mixed bag of what's in here. It looks like it's mostly my stamps, but let's talk about some of the things that I did get. I got, for the first thing that I'm pulling out here, is a stamp set that's called Taking Care of Business. And Taking Care of Business is a stamp set which is only for demonstrators. So you can't purchase this unless you are a demonstrator. And it is geared towards those of us who are demonstrators. It has like a wish list, girls' night out, fabulous gift for you, special, limited, thank you, please come to do, phone me to place an order. So it's definitely geared to getting people to engage with Stampin' Up and getting people to come to classes and thanking them for classes and setting up postcards and such to really get your clients and customers involved. So that's the first thing. So I had to get my hands on those because it's been a while since I placed an order, and I had forgotten that the first time. The second thing that I ordered, which is some cases. They are the cases that normally hold the wood mount stamps. So let me open that. So I haven't opened that yet. So what happens is, it used to be that Stampin' Up had the wood mount cases and this type of style. Clamshell, I believe it's called. But they transitioned to DVD style. But it's completely hollowed. Sorry. Completely hollowed out. There's nothing in there. There's no place for the DVDs. It's just a lot of space, a ton of space. And it has that plastic so that you can customize a label or something for whatever the contents are. And why I purchased this is because of the My Paper Pumpkin kits. I have subscribers, and I'm always looking to get new subscribers to this awesome kit. The kit is a monthly kit, which is $22 with tax and shipping included. And every month you get a kit, comes in the mail, nice little box, and there's a surprise. It's a crafty surprise. And it could be anything from favors to decor to card sets. But really, all the Stampin' Up quality is there, and everything that you need is in that box, except for maybe a pair of scissors to open up the box, and some adhesive. They do send dimensionals if you need to have that raised kind of feel to it, but otherwise, everything is there, including a stamp spot or two, depending upon the design, and a stamp. And so that's awesome because those things are durables. After you've used up all your goodies, you have these two items. Well, what I'm doing is my subscribers who subscribe for 3, 4, 3, 6, 12 months, or if you've been subscribing for 12 months, 6 months or so already, because there are prepaids and there are month-to-months, which is another good part of it. We'll get one of these kits, all personalized, because I'll put the insert, and then they can keep all of their Stampin' Up spots and inks and stamps. And then the acrylic block. When you join Paper Pumpkin, you get an acrylic block. So I'll show you some of that once we get to another box because I had to order some. So these are for my subscribers, and if you're interested, please check out the link below. There'll be a link to my Paper Pumpkin, and you can read up on it. And if you have questions or want to see past projects, I do have a playlist of Paper Pumpkin stuff. So by all means, check out the rest of my videos. Okay, so let's take some stuff out. I'm just looking to separate these guys because there are different types of sets that I have here. And I want to be able to show you and explain to you what I bought and what could happen to you as well. So let's see. Okay, this, and this over here. Alright, I think that's all the stamps. Hopefully it is. There may be more in this box and maybe we'll come across them, but let me tell you what I have here and why do I have separate piles. So basically everything that's here is a regular stamp that you can get from the catalog. So, what do you mean, right? What do I mean? Well, some of this might be things that you've seen before, some of the stuff I haven't had and I've been, wanting so much and never got, but I'm expanding my Stampin' Up business and what I'm planning to do in terms of, offering classes and stuff. So I needed to get some more stuff, which is why I held off until the fall. For all things, it's one of the stamp sets there. And Papillon Potpourri, so a nice little butterfly set. Then Gorgeous Grunge. I've loved seeing the videos of people doing stuff with this, and I have been dying to get I love abstract. I love to create my own backgrounds. It's so awesome. So I'm so happy I got this, which brought me to Work of Art, which has that similar artsy kind of thing going on. So I had to get these two together so I could have all those little stamps to create backgrounds that I love to do. Kind of eclectic. So that had some butterflies, but I liked this guy here. I thought it was a great accent. And I also like these dots that have like little tiny partial pieces of words. So this was awesome. And let's see. I know I'm shuffling around for a reason. Then I had to get some stamps that had some sentiments. So something to say. And it has a lot of different little sentiments. Things from seize the cake, thank you, congratulations, you've got courage, you've got strength. It also has these. Hopefully you can see these guys right here. These guys right here. And I think I might have forgot to order it. But these guys coordinate with our little itty bitty punches. And so hopefully I didn't forget, but I don't see them in the box. So I think I may be putting another order in because I slept on that. Anyway, so this is wonderful because I needed more sentiments. And so I like the different variety of fonts. And then I also got this one here, which had another bunch of more graphical, really good greetings. Live the life you've imagined. Very motivational. Very send your friends some positive thoughts. So I picked that up. And then the last one of from the normal catalog, and you'll see what I'm saying in a minute, was the petite pairs. Perfect little tiny sentiments to fill those little circles and layered scallops that you love to do. And for everything you are to me. There was just some of them that just really grabbed me because I'm here for you. I loved it. I'm glad you're here. And Then it had some like holiday, Merry Christmas, New Year. That was what I needed to fill in. Okay, now, what's this guy here? Sorry, best decision ever. Best decision ever. Okay, this is a photo. Okay, so let me just explain this. These are what we call clear mounts. They're not clear. What it is that you need to attach these to a clear block. And I'll have some that I bought, so I'll show that to you too if you're not familiar with it. And I didn't buy any wood mount except for this set because it only came in wood mount. So wood mount has the same kind of thing. You see this? Looks very similar. The adhesive is different. It's very much adhesive, whereas this is like not quite adhesive and has stickers, but then you have the block, so you don't need the clear acrylic. So that's what's slightly different with wood mount. And now we have what's called photopolymer. And so this one is called the best decision ever. So I miss your face, come back and stamp with me, hand stamp by. So these are also, I'm thinking this might have been a demonstrator one as well. I'd have to double check on whether it was. It was fun stamping with you. So more sentiments geared towards letting your customer know that the products are from you, that you're reaching out to them. So this kind of went with the other set. So one of them is you can get as a regular, customer, and I believe the other one was only for demonstrators. So I'd have to double check on that, and if I can figure that out, I will definitely maybe put a pop-up on the video letting you know that. Okay, so went through these. Then the last one that I had was Choose Happiness. And I pretty much got this one for this pennant right here. I love this wood green on the side. And when I need a friend, you're there. This sentiment here grabs me. I loved it. So I think friendship is so important, and I really, really am geared to those type of sentiments. So those were all my stamps that were from the regular catalog. And then I also had two more. Now these are beautiful punch, okay, and I believe this is can be considered a two-step. So what happens is that the little ones can layer easily into this guy here, this solid one, and so these guys can layer, and you can create these effects by having this one be like a nice crushed curry, and then maybe you take this one and do it in black stays on and have that vibrant yellow and black pop of color. They also look very close to the pansy punch, so I'm definitely going to check that out. Wait, nope, actually, nope, they're not. Let's see it here. This one, excuse me, oh, now I get to show my punches. This one coordinates with this guy here, this monster one, which is what I forgot. I was like, yeah, I forgot, I got some punches. This one is the punch that will go with the shapes from here, so you can see that. So when you create these flowers, you can line them up, pop them out. This guy is called the Fun Flower Punch. So it wasn't listed as a bundle, which normally there are some things that are bundled together and you can save a bit of money, but these two dual coordinate, and that's one thing. And then there's this guy, which is the mixed bunch. Kind of a similar deal, and this one does, I know this one for a fact, is the coordinating punch that goes with this. It's called the Punch Blossom. Again, they weren't bundled together, so you paid regular and regular for them, but I wanted to have them. So I don't know if it's because there's these three smaller shapes that they're not considered a matchy-matchy kind of situation, but this punch is for that set. So while I'm unwrapping, might as well, right? So the punches are there. And we'll throw stuff on the floor. So this comes to this little stack that I was doing over here of stamps. And what I have here is what's called Hostess stamps. And Hostess stamps are the stamp sets that you get when you host a party. So I come in, I do some demos, I do a make and take or something. You can have me do it something specific, like for a specific event. Maybe you want to get some ideas for your Thanksgiving Day, table, or how to invite people over for Thanksgiving. So you host a party, you invite some of your friends, and through the process of the party, you experience Stamping Up, but then maybe you want to buy some stuff, and maybe your friends do. Well, it's your party. I'm there, yes, and I'm hosting, and I'm showing you, but you're the host. And so if the party reaches a sales of 150 or more, you get what's called Hostess Dollars. And those Hostess Dollars are for exclusive sets. So I was able to, being that I'm a demonstrator, if I spend as well, just on my own stuff, my own orders, I can get Hostess sets. Or I can just buy them when they're in pre-sale. Unfortunately, they weren't in I was on a spending freeze when we were in pre-sale, so I had to get them with my order. But there are quite a few. Hello Love. This has a very cute little, I don't know, I want to say Project Feely kind of feel. I think this and the arrows and the hearts dangling are very, they remind me of that. I also have the Hello There, right? Very graphical. I love these graphics and the circles and stuff. And what was interesting is that Stampin' Up, if you didn't know, comes in other languages. So since my background is of Puerto Rican descent and I have a lot of friends of the Latin community, I grabbed the other Hostess set, which had the same similar sentiments but in Spanish. So I know my clientele, and I'm trying to make sure that I have something for them, because for them to come and just be like, hello there, and then have it to give it to Abuela, she's like, what? This one has the como estás, and then Abuela is engaged and is, you know, included. So I got the 1-for-1. I also got the Let Your Hair Down. So this is another very graphic Hostess set, more sentiments. I think I'm sentimented out, but they had a Spanish version. So I wanted to make sure that if I do a class and I'm using this stamp and I'm making something with one of these sentiments, that if I had a Latin clientele there that needed to send it off to someone who spoke mostly Spanish, they would have the option of stamping their greeting in that language that is appropriate. So the only thing that I'm noticing is that some of the stamps, the orientations are slightly different. So I don't know if I make a design with one that's not exactly the same, how that would work. And I haven't really looked at the translation, because sometimes things are just not translatable from one language to the other. So I see a couple little things here, but the feeling is still there. And then the last thing was, if you purchased, made a purchase of 300, I think, so now you know. I think it was 300. It's a promotion that's happening. So if you go to the website, and you can get my link in the bottom, there's a special set that they're giving that will be free for a certain order. I want to say 300, but I'm not quite sure. I think it was. But I did get the free set, but I got it in Spanish, you know. So here's our Feliz Navidad and abrazos y besos, hugs and kisses. Feliz del San Valentín. So happy Valentine's Day. So I really wanted to make sure that I got something for my Latin people. Okay, so now those are my stamps. There's a few more things in here, and I think I'm going to cut the video and make this a part 1, and then part 2 will probably be the other box, and maybe even a part 3 to recap, because it's getting super long. And this is the Tag Topper Punch, which I've been dying to get. I've seen a lot of videos using this to create party favors, and I really feel like I've been missing out by not having this, so I had to get it. I mean, I have punches that do the regular square like packaging one, but I really wanted this roundish design, so I bit the bullet and got it finally, so I'm happy about that. And I did get another punch, which is, oh, the butterfly punch. This is the Punch Elegant Butterfly. That's right. This one, I believe, works with this guy. And again, it wasn't a bundle that I recall. Maybe not. I don't know. I have to double check. But sometimes when you have the stamps and they match a punch, they bundle them. I feel like it wasn't, because again, these guys are not the same size. But these three definitely will be able to fit in there. So I have a nice butterfly. And trying to open this. Maybe I shouldn't even bother, right? Here we go. Just take it out. Get some of the process done. So that was all my stamps. So with stamps, I also finally decided to get this stamping pad. Oh my god, this is a really good Ziploc. And basically, it's called the Stamping Pierce Mat, I believe. But if you're going to be piercing anything, and I'm not into the whole piercing thing, but I bought 2 just in case. I do have a pick. I do have stuff that requires me to use a pick, just in case I have this. Some people say, oh, well, stamp on one side and use the pick on the other side, but press too hard, you got to hold all the way through. So I decided to buy 2. So one is going to be labeled. I'm going to label, do not pick me, or whatever. And that'll be for my stamping. And the other one will be like, do not stamp me. So, you know. But what it is that when you have stamps, especially the photopolymer ones, you need a little bit of pressure to like release. You know, you stamp on a flat surface, sometimes you don't always get the best impression. And it's not really the stamp, it's just the surface needs to have a little bit of give. So a lot of times you'll see people stamping on like multiple sheets of paper. That sometimes works. I don't want to have to run and get a whole stack. This is going to be in there with my stamps, and I'll be able to get that gush that I need. Stole that word from Scrapbooking Made Simple and Stacy. But, you know, it'll give me that little bit of give. So I want 2, one to have for that specifically, and then the other one is for that. And the last few things are mostly clearance items. So that's another thing that Stampin' Up does. They have clearance items that are awesome. So if you've never experienced a kit, then you can definitely buy, yes, I'm going to go this way. You're definitely going to be able to buy some stuff. So this one is the designer journaling. Let's see. Designer journaling pieces, die cuts, tags, retro fresh. So they're almost like the little tags. It kind of reminded me of like Project Life cards. So little cards that they sold. And most of this stuff was on clearance. If you really, really want to know how much they are, you can easily find it through the website. I can look it up if you make me a comment or send me a message. The designer journaling tags. Awesome sauce, you know, oh snap. Sorry about that. A lot of blanks. But there's not a lot of duplicates, you know. So I said, let me check out this product line from, you know, this idea from Stampin' Up. So that's why I bought this, because it was on sale, and on sale is when you try things out. Also, I don't have a lot of Stampin' Up Right markers, but Stamping Right markers, but whenever they go on sale, I grab one. It's great for the stamps if you want to colorize a little area. I have a few. I'm not quite ready to invest in all the markers. I'm not a big colorer, but I wanted to have a few here and there. It's like $1.50 or whatever it was. Then there was some washi that was on sale, so I wanted to check out their washi. I didn't want to invest in a ton of it, so I got this one. And this roll has 3 in there, and it's called Gingham Garden. So each of these has about 5 yards of tape. So I really wanted to try out their washi. And I know we have washi from every other source under the sun. And I'm not big on using it. I love it, but I find it a hard time to use it. But I saw a couple of cards recently on YouTube, and I think I'm going to case some of their ideas and make them my own. So that's going to definitely happen. Then these, oopsie, glimmer brads were on sale. So I have a ton of brads, but I wanted to check out, again, our quality. They come in a little box. These had that little sheen. They have a little sheen to them of almost glittery. So I don't know if you can see. So these were on clearance. So these may or may not be there when you go back, but they're like completely covered in glitter. See if it sparkles. Hopefully it's sparkling. Oh, my hair is falling apart. And the last thing that I got was some kits. And basically these kits were on super sales. But I wanted to have them. I'm not going to open them. I'm not going to do them myself. Simply Created. These are little gift bags for Halloween. This one I might use. But this one was called Pumpkin Pie. A goodie gear Simply Created. So Simply Created is a line that they have in Stampin' Up where you can buy the kit and everything you need is here. This is almost like what Paper Pumpkin is. This is a lot less than what you get from Paper Pumpkin, from my experience. But it's kind of that idea. These you can buy. You know what you're getting. Paper Pumpkin, it's a surprise, and it's just as awesome. So this one's a Halloween one, and I decided to get the real red Christmassy one, because those are the holidays that are coming up. So again, these were on clearance. So if you really like these, they may or may not be there, and I'm sorry, but they have so many other awesome kits. And then they had a bow making kit. What's this one called specifically? Sorry. Oh my gosh, I can't even find the name of this. It was a bow. So I know that you've seen a lot of videos, and if you have the envelope punch board, you can definitely make something that looks very similar to this. And I may even just look at these and do a video, and then do a video where you show you how to make it with the envelope punch board. But these kits are great for the person who doesn't have all those tools, doesn't feel like they can kind of figure out how to like make things on their own. So that's my first box. I think I'm going to stop right here, and I'm going to thank you for your patience. You're going to see my business card flash in the end. And if I can, I'm going to add as much information that I have about these items. But again, everything that I've mentioned the names of, you can easily find in the catalog. They have a great index that sets you up, and you can find it all. And I believe the PDF, if you do want it, I'll email it to you, has a searchability, so you can actually just put the words. Don't hold me on that. I'm going to check that out, and in the second video I will definitely tell you whether or not that's even true. And I'm not a liar. So let me wrap this up, turn off the video, put this stuff away, and I will be back with the second box.